Hello, Ronnie. Gee, some guys just need to have that Cadillac, baby. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday. Nocturne Den is in. What's going on? It's time for a coffee. Yes, it is. And then we're going to hang out for a while. Then we're going to have fun doing a little bit of cooking. Let's make sure we're taking the charge here. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up button. We're pulling 11 watts right now on the block. So thank you for coming in, everybody. Please hit the like button. I think it's going to be a fun night tonight. I've never made onion rings before. I've studied the recipes. So I feel like I'm kind of prepped up for it. The beer is cold. Hello, Dr. Frankenstein. We're going to hang out a while, then I'm going to go up to... I think I'm going to hold off on fuel tonight because I have to go up to get a shot on Monday. And that's right by the gas station. So I think I've got enough fuel to get through. Well, good to see everybody. The doctor is in the house. Thank you. A lot of people sent me recipes and ideas. I watched a lot of video, a lot of Martha Stewart. So I'm going to try to incorporate best practices tonight. I'm looking forward to it. And I think it's going to be pretty good. And I got, of course, the hamburger. I'm just going to salt and pepper. I like a simple burger. I got a salad, a little salt and pepper. Maybe, I don't know if I still got Montreal seasoning or not. I'm not sure. That's a pretty good seasoning from McCormick. Not too bad. On a Saturday night in the dog days of summer, as we get ready to pass Imwale Gardens Farm here since 1883. Pretty decent produce. Ain't cheap. Where I got my onion sets this year. And the onions did beautifully, as you guys know. They've got their pumpkin patch in over there. I guess my pumpkin's going to be a good 50 pounder by the time that baby stops growing. I got one pumpkin on the line, and that's a plenty. I'll still go out to do the Halloween visit to the pumpkin farm, but I don't need to buy a pumpkin unless something rotten happens. Hey, please hit that thumbs up button. Hey, please like up the stream. We got 27 people and only 4 up. I know you enjoy the streams, or you wouldn't be here, so it just makes sense to hit the thumbs up button. Very much. No Patreons, no GoFundMes, no channel memberships. Just you and your thumbs up. All content for all people, all the time, as it has been since Inauguration Day on January 4th, 2013. 13 years later, almost 14 years, still going strong. All content. Oh, people, that's nice, Tara. Good investment. I want to see what they can do. I want to hold it when you bring it up. That's good. So please make sure you hit the like button. What a beautiful night. 75 degrees. COC, Chamber of Commerce weather tonight. Absolutely spectacular. As we pass the Hyatt Regency and the Marriott Courtyard, ready to transition into Roseland, aka the Hood. And I am looking forward to a cup of coffee. Little Gab Fest today. I didn't do too much today. I watered the garden and I was looking at the recipes. Lord knows I got the onions. I think I'm gonna grab one of the biggest boys. Cook that baby up tonight. We'll see how we do on the rings. And I got a lot of side tips from a lot of kind people too on YouTube. All my friends here and subscribers telling me to make sure to remember to do certain things to ensure they're going to be good. One thing I don't want is a greasy ass ring. And of course I want the hamburger to be good, and I have lettuce tonight too for a salad. Pull a couple tomatoes and be doing it up tonight. I'm hungry already. I'm hungry. How many cars can you get on your property? 5 trucks and 4 cars. We'll park in the whole front yard and take up the whole doggone thing. Yes, 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 yes. It's life in the hood. I love Saturday nights. I don't know, all these people are still parking right up on the corner here. Sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I think about it. Yeah, Samsung tends to oversaturate. Colors, big telephoto and other things are better on the Samsung, and it's got a faster processor for editing, which is important to me. So I will be with my Galaxy S23 Ultra for a lot of years, I hope. I got it on a deep discount because it's a few models behind. I had the S24, I didn't like it, I sent it back. I didn't like there were a lot of things I disliked about it. If this is a parking lot or not. We just made it one, boys. All right, let me go get a coffee. And as Douglas MacArthur said, I shall return. That was a hell of a line in there, boys. That was a line and a half, ladies and gentlemen, in that place today. Let's see, thumbs up are appreciated. How are you doing, Judy? Angus kisses, hello. Oh, you just ordered onion rings. How about that? Isn't that crazy? In my life, I've never made onion rings. Whoa, there's a lot of moving traffic here. Let's be careful. We got a chick on a bike here. Oh man, it's tough negotiating through here. What are you gonna do, bro? Are you gonna slide right in there? There you go, man. Slide right in. Deal, how you doing? If so, don't tell me hiccups. All right, let's not get T-boned here. All right, woo, this is a very crazy place right here. This 7-Eleven is busy. You know, I haven't had onion rings in forever, Pink. I'm gonna tell you, I've never been an onion ring kind of person. I've dined with Mr. Z when he's ordered onion rings. But, you know, they only give you 4 or 5 rings for like $8 or something. It hardly seems like it's worth. I mean, shit, it's onion, for goodness sake. And it's like anything else, when you consider the markup and the way shit's going these days with pricing, it ties right into the video I did this morning. Liar, liar, liar. We've created a society where people have to bullshit to make a buck these days. I don't know what the kid's doing. He's sitting out there with a sign or something. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Good onion ring. Yeah, you know, I haven't been to a Burger King in, call it 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. When's the last time I was at a Wendy's? It was the beginning of the pandemic where I had a walnut cranberry salad or something. I just never really acquired the fast food fandango, boys. Just didn't happen. We're enjoying the Pink Ladies are out in August as always. A California tradition. In August, the Pink Ladies come popping out of the ground. Yeah, I'm trying to cover off some topics people have been asking me to do. I got a little more time now that I got the harvest in and everything, so I feel a little more inclined to try to address some of these things. I think tomorrow I have the video of the adventure of moving the boss's 120-gallon fish tank or whatever. That should be a good one. See, they put all these sticks everywhere now. These crazy sticks. So welcome in. Yes, please hit the like button. I appreciate it very much. You know I do. You know I do. Any other support is always appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated. Helps keep the channel going a little bit, defray my costs, which aren't that great. Only when I'm on the road. And I do ask people to save up for the fundraiser in November. We'll be here before you know it. And it would be nice to hit what we did last year. At least. That would be a beautiful thing. How you doing, NY? Okay, I don't know if they're ever going to repair this store or not. Where it is, I don't know if you have a shop and you're paying rents, and the building gets damaged and you settled with the insurance company, sure as hell you should be fixing that baby up, shouldn't you? I mean, hell, Ronnie, that was in February, March, wasn't it? Cornmeal. Yeah, I was thinking about putting a little cornmeal in today. I might actually do that, Pink. I don't know if the first time I should do them, if I should make them straight up or I should go venturing into the deep end of the pool. And just, I like pepper, I like salt. You see, put a little paprika on it. Put some beer in. Put a little baking powder. Ooh, we got a big crowd tonight at La Guerre French restaurant. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. All right, are we gonna go? Are we just sitting there? We don't know what we're doing. We don't know if we should cross the street. We're lost in space. We're lost in the space-time continuum. We're not sure. Jalapeno poppers. You know what? Jalapeno poppers are guaranteed they come out of U.S. Foods or Cisco Foods. Guaranteed. Jalapeno poppers are the same the whole United States now. Right out of the catalog. Them and chicken nuggets. And I mean, what the hell? You can put crap in the microwave as easily as they can. That's all they're doing is pulling crap out of the freezer and heating it up. Except they do something, they make sure they got a little more fat added to them because fat equals flavor. People like that. Alright, and there we go, we're in. Alright, let's see how we look. We look good. Let's flip this around. Break this thing. It's like the last decent one I have here. Alright. Let's make sure we're charging here too. We're 100% good. Let's put the window down and enjoy. Anyway, welcome in, guys. I am looking forward to doing the recipe tonight. As far as I can determine, you don't want these babies sliced too thick. They say keep it under a half an inch or under. You want to chill them in ice water, then put them in cornstarch, and that cornstarch helps the batter stick to them. And then you want to put them through the batter. Make sure your oil's like 360 degrees, and it should be good to go. You have a little bit of paprika and a little bit of beer. I don't even know if I got paprika. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to be dipping into ketchup. Although I do have a Thousand Island for salad tonight. I thought I'd do it up. I'm hoping the wind dies down a little bit, guys. It's a bit windy tonight. Yeah, don't skip the cornstarch. Yeah. So I'm going to have 3 bowls. I'm going to have an ice bath. I'm going to have 4. I'm going to have an ice bath. I'm going to have cornstarch bowl, and then I'm going to have the batter. And I'm going to use the wok tonight. And then when I turn them and everything, I'm going to use the tongs, the grabbers, to pull them in and out. So much of what you get in restaurants now is right off of Cisco food service and U.S. Foods, with all that prepackaged line food at Broadmine. Pauline Halloran. Yeah, Pauline, how you doing? It's been a while. Holy crap, it's Metal Boy. Metal boy tonight. That Mr. Metalhead is here tonight. I wonder if he's playing somewhere around here. It's a flippin' frightening night down here tonight. We got Metal Boy over here. Alright. So I think the important thing is get the temperature up good. I only have vegetable oil. Y'all didn't remind me to get the oil yesterday, so I got to use what the hell I got underneath. It's probably still good. I mean, I haven't hardly used it. It should be pretty decent. I'm not envisioning. Ice water reminds me. Bobby for apples as a kid, really. Yeah, Shimei is still here. So is I've got Seattle Judy. I've got Scottish Saren, who has been with me since April of 2019 when I went solo. She is still with me. I feel she'll be in tonight sometime. So usually people that come in here stay in here. How you doing, Russ? I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything in Jersey, bro? It's Schnitzer Metal in Patterson, New Jersey. I don't know what's with the green hair these days. I don't know. Crispy yellow fry. Yeah, thank you. Buttercup Baby sent me some. I watched the tips. I watched Martha Stewart's do it. I'm going to put some cornmeal in my. I'm going to put some cornmeal. I don't know whether to dip it in the cornmeal after it's in the batter, or to mix the cornmeal into the batter. I don't want to have a 4-bowl process. Everything is good. Do a little cornhole tonight. Please hit the like button if you're just coming in. It is very appreciated. Yeah, I kind of wish I was hanging in New York City tonight. Good stuff down there, Russ. Just mix some cornmeal with the flour. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my beer in, baking powder, paprika, salt, and pepper. And I'm going to do it up. I'm going to be eating high off the hog, and then I'm going to be cooking up my hamburger. What are they having? Some kind of anime, like weird guitar festival tonight or something down here? Yeah, I'm going to mix. I got some Alber's cornmeal. I'm going to mix that in. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just chill out here a little bit. Got everything I need. We're charging good. We're pulling 3.2 watts. Yeah, this is perfect. You know, Ronnie, this was the best investment. Yeah, the rings are going to be good. This was the best investment. It wasn't cheap. It's like $110 or something. But man, they could keep this thing going for 15 hours. 15 hours. It's different when I plug in the cooler. Then it's a totally different story. Then we dip to about 5 hours. And this cooler doesn't get as cold as the other one. For some reason. They're not all built the same. Oh. Herb soaking French fries. So, yeah, I'm just not sure. I don't really make them that often. To tell you guys the honest truth, I rarely have fried food. And very rarely have deep fried. So this will be a rare treat. I don't even fry chicken, but maybe once or twice a year. Once you've had that, well, I do fry the Korean stuff. That's good. No, I think it's enough, Ronnie. I have 3 good battery packs now. One I lost. I don't know where the hell it went. It's probably at the church down there somewhere. I don't know. Like my Ray-Ban glasses somewhere above the upper ceiling of the church. I left them up there or something. Then the new phones take more watts and charge faster. They also heat up faster too. These things pull a lot of power. My Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus has a Snapdragon processor in it, so I've been able to process my videos much faster. Yeah, I like the Korean rich. You see, I did a review with my daughter of the J. John Gastropub. Just tremendous. So good. So good. Yeah, extra grease. I just try to keep it kind of minimal. Yeah, you notice I don't really eat a lot of carbs, so tonight's. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hamburger, fries, and a salad tonight. Big thing is you got to be careful you don't cut yourself with knife slicing, and don't ever use a mandolin. You know, those things, people lose a half of their thumb fingers slicing with those things. Like the old Vegematic, people used to put their fingers into the, they'd end up frying their fingers too, along with the French fries. We don't need any high drama. All right, boy, she's a little wide in the withers. How you doing, Naomi? Naomi knows about onion rings. Do you make your own there, babe, or do you get the U.S. Food or Cisco Systems? I'm making guacamole. Yeah, I'm not that much into avocados. It's kind of be a little oily for me. No, she gets her she gets her quirkiness from her. She's got a hell of a sense of humor. I have to tell her to tone it down I tell her, don't forget who's the star here. She's like, oh, when you're dead, I want to take over the channel. Could you put an approximate date when that'll be, so that yeah, take over the channel? She's got a great sense of humor. She's living a life. She's down at some birthday party and somebody's party tonight. Their family's having a combination funeral and birthday party. Go figure. Go figure. Yeah, no, Naomi, I was wondering if you eat onion rings. A lot of us use onion rings with minced onions. What does that mean, Buttercup baby? How can you put an onion ring together with minced onions? I mean, and talk to me as if you were talking to a child. As the great Jeremy Irons said. Minced onions. Ain't that a blip? These people eating their $8 ice cream cones. From Santa Cruz to LA. Yeah, it's cool. My daughter's living in the entertainment district, Culver City. With honey barbecue sauce with rings, huh? I couldn't imagine barbecue sauce on an onion. But I guess it works. Babe, if you like it. And it rings your bell, rings your bell. Oh, preforms. Yeah, one moment on clip every episode. That's it, Ronnie. Let's have throwback today to 2014. That's funny. Yeah, I just said it doesn't seem like it would immediately appeal to me, Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah, I don't eat that stuff, babe, with cheese and all that joy juice on it. Oh, K-Town is great, man. Oh, man, K-Town isn't that amazing, Buttercup, baby? It's like taking the pink slime and forming a burger out of it. Now they can take onion bits and press that into an onion ring under super high, 10,000 psi per square inch presses. How you doing, Kelly? Happy Saturday to you. Forcing bits together into a ring. Wow. What a deal. That's good. She's back. I'm surprised you gave her the night off tonight. That girl's having a hard time getting out of that Mustang bucket seat. Jack in the Box uses real onions. I mean, hey Jenny, aloha, babe. How are you? A little more excitement. I'm happy for you that Pat's back. I mean, think about when think about this, guys. That we have to say. It's like when you read a box, it's made with real cheese, or Joe, I got onion rings, they're made with real onions. It's like, think about how effing insane that is. That we cheer because somebody took onion bits that were left over after processing and put them into an Erie punch press under extremely high pressure, punched them together. Oh, you're already back in school? Oh, wow, okay. Well, mahalo, good to see you tonight. I think about you every time I'm watching the little Hawaii 5-0 clip. And I see him flying down the Alawai Canal in Kalakaua Avenue. Bum, 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 bum. Will you make your own with the recipe? That's exactly what I'm going to do, man. But I'm going to stick with the tried and true. Did you get my email? I did not get the email. I got no email, man. Was it photo attached with... I mean... Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Must have ended up in the slush pile. I don't know. I don't know. It shouldn't be in spam. I mean, you regularly communicate with me. Naomi's like, I'm going to slap you upside your head. I am going to slap you upside your head. I probably didn't see it, babe. I don't know. Last night was a great live stream. We had such a blast last night. Naomi, when I get back from the fundraiser in November, I'm coming up to Oakdale and then on to Sonora early December, just to give you a heads up. Get a, yeah, I might overnight a night in Oakdale. We can all hang out a while. No, oh, I didn't see it today, babe. Thank you, Jenny. All right. Thank you. I didn't go to my mail, Kelly. I usually just go to my mail in the morning because first I have to wade through all the people that want me to represent their crap on YouTube. Oh, we watched your channel. This amplifier would be perfect to promote. For all you have to do is a 30-second video. Keep the amplifier. I'm like, why don't you just keep your amplifier yourself? Hi, Shimei. How you doing? Man, if I represented every piece of junk that people wanted me to review on the channel. The only thing I ever reviewed was one of our subscribers down in Burbank who had the coffee company. And that was good coffee. A little acidic for me, but good. I mean, it's good, strong flavor. It probably you have to use like half a scoop. Very good flavor. Mix 2 to 2. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa, mix 2 to 4 tablespoons per cup of. Yeah, I'm only going to use about 1 cup of flour, some paprika, salt, pepper, baking powder, and I'll put in a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. Oh, you have to show you my. Yeah, just send me a picture. Ladies send me pictures all the time. I can't put them all in the public display. Can you Bob check on? I'm not sure, babe. I've got a big agenda tonight, honey. I trust you'll understand. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Buttercup Baby. Took a lot of time to email me twice with recipe-related stuff. I'm very appreciative about that. And yeah, 2 other people said, Bill Cody sent me something too. I don't know who the hell Zazu is, honey. So Jenny, school is underway. What grade are you teaching this year? Okay, that's good. I like it when people send photos. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think Pat made it back right. I got more boobs in my photo gallery than you can shake a stick at. Oh, Rosie, I had a few too many drinks last night. Click, send. All right, thank you, Naomi. So that's going to be my first tripping after the fundraiser when I get back. I'm going to, the following Uh, Following week, I'm gonna head east. I might redo the Central Valley Adventure again and see what's new. A lot of people were mad at me. Oh, you didn't look around Merced. You didn't do this or do. Oh, you gave Pixley a bad name. I'm going to kill you if you ever come down to. Bakersfield really fired him up. Bakersfield really torqued him up. Dessert selection looked at. Yeah. I'll tell you, Pink Peony. Okay, good, Buttercup. Pink Peony, you're talking about what's it called? Cananos or something. Most amazing thing I ever saw. The place is so big, it's got two sides to it where you go in. And the desserts they have, and wow. What is net-legged? I'm not sure, babe. Was that the one where we lined up? Man, you just have to get glad again. I got there and there were people lined up, like 60 people in line already. It was like crazy. But you know what? They moved people through. And the food was good. The prices were fantastic. What's going on now? Everyone's walking around wearing red dress. I couldn't believe how big that studio is in Culver City. You know, the reality of it, those sound stages are like 20,000 square feet. And, I could diddle around with the microphones and hang around in the Foley room where they add the sound effects. But you know what, Dr. Frankenstein? All that stuff is going to be AI generated now. You don't need to have a sound stage. You don't need carpenters. You don't need electricians. You don't need lighting technicians. If I was in UCLA or USC film school, I might have a little pause to hesitate, or else make damn sure I'm on the AI side of development, because who in the hell needs 10 enormous sound stages, studios there? Those things are just massive. And the electricity, the power they pull, and just the size and scale with all that wood that they were using, hundreds of thousands of board feet of 2x4s and plywood. That's why they need, that's why every movie studio is required to have a water tower on site. In the event of a catastrophic fire, they need that extra source of water. AI is dangerous. I'm not sure if it's going to kill the arts or transmute I don't know. It's going to, I don't know. It's going to require a lot less people in Hollywood, Dr. Frankenstein. One guy sitting behind or one woman sitting behind a computer can generate a whole movie. Greetings. You have been fired by AI. You will get your... Turn the speed down. You will get your package. Your severance packages. You will be entitled to 4 weeks of compensation. Your health care coverage will continue for an additional month beyond. We appreciate all your service and wish you luck in all of your future endeavors. May the 4th be with you. I can always read and well, you're going to see, it's what my daughter said. I turned back to reading. She asked for 4 good book titles to read. I gave it to her. I think that You know, movies will just be, eventually people will be able to customize their own movies using AI. So if you want your own, like Dr. Frankenstein, Grand Theft Auto, the Alabama edition, where like cars are flying through cotton fields and pimps and hoes are everywhere and people getting whacked and all that, you set your own thing. And you can be as depraved as you want to be. What's going on, James? Haven't seen you for a while. You can be as depraved as you want to be. And you think society is infected with violence and misogyny and everything else under the sun right now? Keep your pants on. Do 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 do. You know why it's loaded with lot blizzards? Because it's a big junction. It's where 395, which goes up the eastern side of the Sierras, meets 58, which is right. It's a very important place. Do as thou will, yes. How you doing, Joni? So you're gonna develop your own movie. This is what I want to see. Here's the storyline I'd like to see. Surprise me. All right, congratulations to you. Mystery is in Black Mountains in western North Carolina. Congratulations, babe. You have made it. Ultimately, I think that's what's going to happen, Dr. Frankenstein. AI will just shape movies based on what you're searching, looking for, fantasies, mental illnesses, perversions. It'll just be a custom tailored proposition. The thing now, I have to watch the YouTube video. Let's see, marrying your AI boyfriend is the thing now. Yeah, that's healthy for society. No, I just, what does it say about the end times, Dr. Frankenstein, when right will be called wrong and wrong right, and people will not be able to stand anything except what tickles their ears. So you, look at you, man. An AI boyfriend would still get on my nerves. It's not long till you're on vacation. Shimei, you only got a couple more weeks and you're off to Cape May and yes, August 21st. Yes. Totally crap my pants. That's interesting, mystery. Yeah, AI boyfriend can. Ah, shit. Naomi. Why marry Nay? They're going to hold your hair back when you're throwing up. I don't know. I'm a person who thrives on real people. So are you all right, Miss Tree? Did you have cyclosporin explosive diarrhea? I hope you weren't riding in a leased vehicle. Yeah, I know you need a vacation badly. I know you do. I've tried to tell you to cut back for 2 years, 3 years. Every time I turn around, you're taking on something new. How in the hell did your hand get paralyzed? Anyway, I'm really glad that you're out in Asheville. Maybe I'll come down and see you. We can look for bears. Help you find a few burrs. Yeah, we haven't seen Pauline in a hell of a long time. She Pop know how to open car doors. They know how to open picnic baskets too. And if they want to get into your place, they'll get in. I love these people go to these parks and the bear just rips the door right off. Well, how you doing? Come on in. The neighbor said they see them often. That's because you got a lot of berries and a lot of stuff up there. You have a lot of woods and natural food for them. AI hubby won't delete me. Yeah, you're gonna see. It'll be a race to the bottom in AI. You can believe it. There'll be no restraints on it. They talk a good game. Oh, we're gonna have guardrails and we'll do this and that. BS. If there's a way to make a buck, they will just race to the absolute corruption of what's left. It's not corrupt. I don't know what bro's screaming about. Hey Alex, how are you? Yeah, it's nice that Mystery has a total change of already making demands for him. Shemay, why don't I know you just can't get a moment to yourself. And you know your sister's gonna be cackling like crazy down there. She's gonna be talking a mile a minute like an alternate Rosie down there. It's like my mother said, don't you ever shut up. Blah, blah, blah. Very nice from neighbor below me. Oh, a dog Peanut. Cool. Damn, boy's taking his own bottle of wine in there to Chevy's. That's a bold move. He's gonna pay the corkage $25 a bottle. That's a bold move. So tomorrow, I was over Tuesday. I moved the fish, helped the boss move the fish tank, someone have that exciting video up. You can imagine with, and there was a few surprises over there. You can imagine if stuff doesn't go exactly like the boss expects, yeah, it can get a bit loud. The only question is, did the boss flip his lids or not down there? That's it. Ooh. Jeez. I don't know, Pink. I just, I never see, you know, I'm just going to say it. I've been all over Mexico. I've spent a ton of time down there. And it seems to me it's a beer drinking and tequila. I see very little wine. I think Ensenada is pretty cool. They had that French style cafe and it was amazing. The guys had their vests on and their black ties and they pushed the silver carts around. It was amazing. It was a very good deal. I gotta contact Kev and see if he wants to go down there. Hit Tijuana. Always nice to be somebody that speaks Spanish real well. Yeah, please hit that like button, guys. We're very behind in thumbs up. It is very appreciated. Please give a like tonight. We got some good adventures ahead this evening. I'm going to be setting up while you guys are watching the cats eat, which is always disturbing in itself. I'm going to be getting things organized. I'm not going to use the biggest onion I have. I don't want these really jumbo mofo rings. What, Kelly? We need to reach out to Rancho Kitchen Davis, Somalia, Janet. Janet has one wine, man. How you doing, Cindy? She's all about the Chardonnay. I cook with the Sauvignon Blanc. I cook with the reds. But I don't drink wine for just the hell of it. I always enjoy these 18-year-old guys, 6'3", being led by their 4'11" girlfriend by the hand, dragged along. I hope you're doing well, Cindy. Boy, it's quiet over at Chevy's tonight. Man, I'm gonna have to put a sweatshirt on. What's the temperature? Ooh, 72. Ooh. Ooh. Cindy, did you see that dust storm the other day? You had a drag along boyfriend. Yeah, they said that big baby came roaring through Phoenix. Like on a scale of 1 to 5, it was a 5. Yeah, big ass dust storm. Pretty amazing to look at that big dust cloud come roaring through. I think the monsoon is set to return down there. I remember in Hong Kong we had the surge of the winter monsoon, and that baby kept getting reinforced with cold air. There was ice in the new territories. Wow, that thing hung on for like 10 days. Yeah, the lady was bad, yeah. I don't know, they're occurring with more frequency in the Phoenix area. It just puts a brown haze in the air, and it takes a long time for that fine dust. If you have gone on a pensioner, I'm so glad I got my double tunnel done to be relieved of that. Ronnie, maybe I should start giving medical advice. That's it. Well, Mystery, how do you like it? It must be cooler up there, up country. You're at a higher altitude. You're up my old family's stomping grounds. Maybe you can stop in and see my great-grandmother's grave there. This has been such a great weekend. I have rheumatoid. I keep making typing errors. Yeah, it's cool. You're allowed. It's dark and quiet. How's that compared to Raleigh? I don't know who in the hell your football team is up there. Appalachian State? I got no idea. I guess App State. Man, I got to get cranking on football season. Next week, I think our first preseason games hit. Yeah, I like to have ketchup, Cindy, when I do have them. Now, mind you, I could count on one hand the number of times I've had onion rings in my life. The main reason being is they suddenly got super expensive in restaurants. They used to be like a $3, $4 side. Then they were like $8, $10, $12 side. Like, what the hell? It's an onion. Yeah, I can only imagine ketchup. So I'm going to feast tonight. I have to be slow and methodical to do it. Yeah, I don't know why they're expensive, Cindy. You're in food service for many years. I mean, hell, you know, in Cisco Food Systems and Uh, U.S. foods dominate. I'll tell you what was a wild game, that White Sox and Red Sox game. That thing went 11 innings. That they tied it up multiple times. That was insane, that one. Red Sox are really surging. It's probably why you don't see June around much. Cindy, they said now Buttercup Baby, yeah, I'm making a burger tonight too. Buttercup Baby said that they take onion bits and compress them into rings, which is weird. Man, that's weird. Like, how do you press? You must use like some kind of egg or something to bind that together. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated, guys. We're way behind on thumbs up tonight. We gotta wait till the sun dips. It's just too intense light on the back deck. Mine were $5.99. White Sox have been good this year. I like big fat onion. I don't know where do you get them, Shimei? I know you sure as hell don't cook them. Shimei prides herself. I don't even know how to turn the stove on. Make a pot roast. Really? Brewers have been good for a few years, Jim Rockford. Solid, solid, solid. Kick, kick, kick team. Solid, solid, solid. Don't write my down. I'm just going to wing it tonight. I got the basics of what Buttercup Baby sent. I looked at Martha Stewart. I'm going to have ice water to soak the rings in. Then I'm going to dry them off good. Run them through cornstarch. Then the batter is going to be a cup of flour, a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of salt, some black pepper, and a teaspoon of baking powder. Mix that all together, add some beer. Yeah, and then it's going to be that's going to be my batter. I might put a shake of cayenne. I'm always in love with cayenne. And I'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So we'll be here another 40 minutes or so. We'll let the sun dip a little more. I guess I'm gonna have one more harvest. The San Marzano tomatoes have been incredibly productive. Did I plant 12 plants? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I planted 12 plants. And I think I'm going to try to get some sun-dried tomatoes. I might try that, because if you've ever gone to the store and tried to buy sun-dried tomatoes, they have a very intense tomatoey flavor, and they're expensive as the dickens. So I might try that. I mean, we've got the perfect dry environment out here. There's no humidity. So you put those bad boys in the sun and they just immediately. Those tomatoes, Pink, were a hit. I've got so many jars of sauce and diced tomato. If I was going to do anything else, it would be dicing tomatoes, hot packing diced tomatoes. Uh, it would be dicing. It would be dicing and hot packing diced tomatoes. Oh shit! The crows are back. Quiet down here tonight. There's some empty spots too. It's amazing. I was noticing what I don't see down here. I don't see a lot of young. I see like super young, like boyfriend, girlfriend, just dicking around down here. But I don't see any like families or 25 to 40-year-old people. I see a lot of older people, but that age group is very much missing. Big red dress party on Bourbon Street. No matter how many meters you can go. Oh shoot, Pink. I think I want to plant some Silver Queen corn in the back. I'm gonna have to hand turn like 3 rows, 25, 50 feet a row. I mean, I got 15,000 square feet in the back. I'd like to put a big block of corn, but I have to run the water lines down there. And I don't know how, the well's still running good, water's still strong, but I never know. That well got charged up real good. We had plenty of rain, but I never exactly know when I hit that sputtering of, because I'm the only well that's still drawing in the whole area. Everybody else, they bought them out cheap to get them to cap their wells. They are at the ball field with kids practicing for school ball. You could grow a lot there. I could have a farmer's market. Get a conditional use permit. They'd be, couldn't complain about the traffic because you can pull off and pull into the back. But I'm not that ambitious, Miss Tree. I think donut peach tree there, adorable. I'm not sure, Pink. I got the July Alberta, which is excellent. I froze 30 pounds of peaches. And the yield, I mean, peach trees just bear so heavily. I've got pears that have to be picked and refrigerated. How you doing, Trog? This was a great year. What was really poor was cherries were terrible. Apples were terrible. Cherries were terrible. Just when it was getting to pollination time for the apple blossoms, we had a little rainy spell and it just wiped it out. Cherries and apples were terrible. What really shocked me this year was the onions. How totally productive, yeah. I also gave away 30 pounds of peaches too, Pink. I produced 100 pounds at least off the tree. I don't have an avocado tree because, number one, the tree is enormous. And number two, Cindy, it rarely gets produces anything. It's a little bit too north. Maybe Marianne, maybe we do that. It feels like it is. Well, that's what. Hey, look, Trog. Everybody's opinion is as valid as mine. I know through every major transition of technology through time, there's been a major period of intense dislocation, social unrest. I will see him doing that. Remember, man, I never made them. Yeah, they're fresh. You have yellow jackets. I don't have too many yellow jackets around. Now, my cherry trees are 5 years old. I don't have any rodents because I've got cats everywhere. Yellow jackets are terrible. Very little redeeming social value. We had two and they were huge and delicious. Yeah, they're good. I mean, my daughter has a tree and one of her properties has avocados. Some years it's super productive. They grow bananas, the baby banana trees too down there. But I guess I don't really eat avocados too often. I find them a bit oily. Yeah, you need a male and female, just like pistachios. You should have 3 male trees to every female tree. School, big crowd, there's someone the line be all the way down there. Well, it's peak tourism season in New York City right now. I wish I was in New York City. I don't care about Times Square. That's Midtown. No, the soil is fine. It's just at blossom time. If you have rain that's steady for a week, it ruins the pollination. It ruins it. Last year I had plenty of cherries. I have 2 cherry trees. I have a Bing and I have a Stella. Everybody's cherry crop was impacted this year. Everybody's apple crop has been terrible out here. People are serious about their pizza. I like New York style. But damn, it better be properly cooked. There's nothing worse in the world than a doughy, undercooked pizza. All the flavor comes in a little bit of char. Well, Jim Rockford, are they giving it away? They might be doing some grand opening or something. You can imagine the rent they're paying on Times Square. Insane rent. You'd be surprised what people will line up for free. Jim Rockford, I have Russian River Brewing here, which is one of the top 3 successful craft brewing companies in the United States. You got Lagunitas up here and you got Russian River. They make a beer, they make an ale called Pliny the Younger. The people start lining up like 24 hours ahead of when it goes on sale. And the line goes all the way down 4th Street. People just lined up to just buy a growler or 2 of beer. I'm sorry, nothing in the world. I wouldn't even line up to see the Pope that long. Nothing in the world is worth it to me. To sit there for a brew, I'd sit there in a chair and pop my Busch Light and say, you know, I'm having the time of my life. Now I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before with my Busch Light. They'd stand there in the rain, the cold, the blustery winds, chairs. Come on. All right, take care, Shimei. Hi, Nicole. How you doing, babe? Yeah, their IPA is, you know, you've got 2 of the best craft brewers in the United States here that are successful. Most craft brewers shut their doors. They went tits up. They spent all that money on Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard in the back of Charleston there on this big craft brewing operation. I think that went tits up in 3 months. Nobody wants to drink in Vegas until the sun goes down. Golden Corral in the Bronx. I bet that's a zoo. More hands in the chocolate fountain. Let's get moving. Let's loop around town a little bit. Oh, you missed last night. We always have so much fun. Sometimes you're up for it. Making fake TikTok account. See a picture of my dead dad. Oh, wow. That's pretty bad shit right there. That's pretty cold, Nicole. That's pretty cold, babe. That is pretty cold. Tomorrow we'll get fuel. We got enough to get through. Where are you going, honey? She was a squirrely girl. She was me in a whirl. I did not know how to do it that day. Everybody's cyber stalking on. You've got to punish that person. Don't be no weirdo. Boy, nothing like looking when you cross the street. Just probably look when you cross. Dope didn't even look when he crossed the street. How's that bakery open tonight? What the hell's going on at that bakery? Having some kind of nighttime menu? Bringing the bagels from Costco? Yeah, you missed a lot last night, Angus Kisses. I had some of that super great small batch, hyper expensive Four Roses. Man, that stuff was so good. Let me make sure I'm on all messages, which of course I never am. I can't even seem to get on it right now. It's the dead mall, baby. I don't know why the mall closes so early on a Saturday night. I guess they're worried about ruffians. I don't know. Too many ruffians about. Let's roll up here. Let's see, my thrift shop. Who's going good? There's really nobody outside at left coast. Yeah, that's okay. There's a time difference, babe. I know. There is a time difference. What's no answer? Oh, well, she's probably asleep or something, jet lagged. You ought to give her a little room to breathe. Let's see, the Beer Baron's got a few people over there. The Beer Baron. Be cool to your fool. Yes, you would, if you're not an experienced traveler, the way to beat jet lag is you stay up till the next sleep cycle. You don't come back and go to sleep on the old time. You have to hold yourself out for the new time. There's a way you do it. People that travel all the time. Let's see how many windows Kevin's got into his property now. Let's see, he popped all those windows in. All those new windows. He put some money into that place. He screened it all off. There'll be no more metal detecting adventures there. He might have sold it. They might have bought that. He's closing up that front hallway window. Yeah, well, she's got to stay up through the cycle. Now, that's not so easy to do sometimes. But it's doable. We're going to go down 3rd Street, see if the Pink Palace is still full of customers. Okay, we got people crossing the street. Since it's divided, we can turn. Wild Birds Unlimited. We're going to buy our bird feed. Wow, it's 67 degrees, guys. I'm going to have to get a sweatshirt on tonight. get some other drawers on. I've got a rig for winter weather. There's that weird school bus is all flapped out. The guy's got like a electric water heater on the side of it for showers. Let's see if the massage parlors are gone tonight. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up button, guys. We're trying to go for 100 tonight. We're having a great stream. We're about to pick up the momentum here. She'll have plenty of adventures to tell you about, Kelly. The library is closed. The library will close at 9 p.m. exactly. Please have all books checked out. Ding, ding, ding. The library will close at 9 p.m. exactly. Maybe I should start drinking wine. She's got legs and she's got tattoos all over those thighs. Kinda makes me wanna cry. Kinda makes me wanna cry. Guitars, you might worry a little less about what other people are doing and worry a little more about what you're doing. Driving for 53 years, bro. Yeah, of course, you really worry about that guitars, of course. That's really top of mind with you, you goof. Why don't you call CHP? That's all he does is come in and do his stupid troll shit. That's what he's all about. He's public citizen #1. He should have been a cop. They could have used him out on the force. He's so nosy. There's the cop right next to me. There he is. Give a wave right there. Santa Rosa's finest. Are you on your phone talking to your phone? Yes, officer, I am. Yes, okay. As long as you're not texting and driving, it's okay. You can talk to your phone, but you can't text on it. Thank you, officer. Thank you very much. It's the Concerned Citizens tonight. I miss it on the weekend. We don't have our insanely gorgeous flag girl out here. I can even forgive the pink hair. overlook it. Ain't many girls can wear a pair of jeans like that, just saying. Ain't no many on the side to have a beer up my side. More inside. They're having like an inside yard sale over there at Towers of Doom. That's interesting. That is very interesting. At the Towers of Extreme Doom. The towers. Yeah, we'll get the signal cleaned up in a minute, Ronnie. I'm going to be on home. I can just refresh. We'll be fine. We're going to be a little bit of fuzz. Because he was. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Just be cool in your underwear, Miss Tree. Be cool. You know where the Rancho is? Look for the pink advertisement for the hamburgers and tacos. There it is. You don't want to be that person that ever takes down somebody's stuff. You'll have these ganglanders on you. Oh, onion rings tonight. Oh, the Salisbury steak pink was dramatic. It was so good. I still got one slab left. Yeah, let's hit that thumbs up button. It is appreciated. I still haven't seen Luis another day. I live in fear of Luis. I'm waiting for that smell of the floorboards, the body under the floorboards. It's kind of a freaky scene over there. I think my old church pal might have bought the farm. Who knows? Oh, I got to get a sweatshirt on. First, we got to see these nasty cats tonight. These nasty cats. Oh, jeez, the whole crew. Oh. Why? 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 Yeah, Tio's still around. He shows up when he needs money. Oh, wow. We're gonna get a power feed tonight, boys. You're gonna get a power feed tonight. The boys are gonna get a power feed. We got one female and the rest are the boys here. Skywalker! Skywalker! Simba! I gotta go change. I'll get to bed first, then I'll change. I'm eating good. If I'm eating good, you're eating good. We're going to give you a power feed. You birds need some fresh water too. Let's get plugged in. Let's get Kitchen Stadium fired up. It'll be windy tonight. Windy and cold. Alright, they need a power feed tonight. We're going to give you guys a triple header tonight. Joy Juice. We got Mariners Catch. Pate. And chicken and bits with gizzards. Ooh. Yum. Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Wow, what a feed tonight. Woo, you slobs, here you go. Here you go. Oh man, they're eating good in the hood tonight. Let me go change. loaded up the fridge tonight with beer, so we're good. The beer emergency is basically over. I know you guys were very worried about the beer emergency. And these beautiful onions. Wow. Let's see. Let's get this logged in tonight. Let's see what cat qualifies for the order of the crab tonight. Look at those mandibles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Those babies rip and tear. It's meat eaters, boys. Meat eaters. All right, let me get logged in here. The wind should subside a little bit. You know what? I can smell winter coming. Let's see here. All right. Let me get logged in. I don't want that. No. No, I don't want that. Hello. Cats are enjoying. You don't have to do this. Other cats right up here. Get the hell out of there. Dump in here. Hot here. Oh man, it is chilly. It's always like that. 63 degrees right now. Woo! How do you like me now? In coastal California. Alright. Let's see. New channel. Here we are. I did the weirdest instrument in RCA's Disaster on the other channel. If you didn't check that out last night on Rosie Murphy. Alright, there we are. Chat on the side. Oh, there we go. One is missing. Let's see. We got Tiger. I think they're all here. Rosie's not around too much. I think they kicked Rosie out of the tribe. Too mean. Too doggone mean. Alright, so let me get the table and stuff set up. This is going to take a while. They said do not use red onions. Actually, I want to have a few peanuts and a beer first. Where we get going? Here. Oh. I don't think Alan's been in tonight. I don't know. I really haven't seen him tonight. Have a few peanuts while you're enjoying the cats. They get a power feed on Saturday night. Good old power feed. Look at how they tore through that. They're always so happy on Saturday night. It's like we break out the best grub. Break out the best grub. I better get going. I'm gonna put these peanuts back. I'll have a beer when I'm cooking. These peanuts aren't as good as the Hampton ones. All right, here we go. I don't think we need this right now. Get our cutting board set up. Fits really perfectly on this table. Makes me so doggone happy. I'm just going to grab a few things and set up here. That wind is going to be a little fierce. Got the block. This thing needs a serious. I haven't used this in a while. It's got a little rust to it. Let's see if we can get this baby wiped out. You better not be dumping over here. I got my eye on you. What you call a well-seasoned wok there. Okay? You have to keep a little bit of a sheen of oil on it or else you can get rusty. I have to very rigorously wipe it to get all that off. Pretty satisfied with that. Our Walkenstein is there. That wok looks pretty much ready to go. there. So let's get the rest of our stuff. We need to get our mix going. First thing we're going to do is prep our onions. We have a bath of ice water here. I got ice cubes in there. Okay, and I got our onion. Right there. We have to also make a beef patty. You see me? First thing we're going to do is sharpen. Don't want to get cut making these slices. Yeah, that's super sharp now. This is our own Rancho homegrown onion. What a beautiful, beautiful onion. Homegrown. I run a compost over there where the pumpkin is growing. Okay, now we want to slice these. Not too thick. Be careful of your fingers. This is super sharp. Ow, damn, see, I did it. Did it cut? Yeah, it did. I got to get a Band-Aid on it. lucky that was a tiny little nick. Okay, we're going to open these up now. And drop these rings in. Oh, they look mighty fine. Mighty fine. I didn't really want to break them, but I guess it's okay. I guess they'll do fine. I'm throwing them into the water here. You can probably do better than I did. Right into the ice water she goes. And we have to let these babies really cool down. I think the little bits, I'm going to save these for my burger. Put them on top. Okay. So there's what we got right there. Right in the ice bath. Next we're going to we're going to get some corn flour in a bowl. And we're going to work up, before we do, we're going to let that soak. They should soak a while. We're going to get our hamburger made. Chop up some of this onion and put it right into the burger. I'm only going to use half of this meat, if that, probably a third of it. Put this in here. And I'm going to use about 1/3 of it there. I just want one super patty. The rest I'm going to put away. We can have pack job chili this week. I'm just going to make one burger here. Make sure that angle is okay. Put this in the fridge. Chop up some onion here. Put a little onion right in the burger. Throw that right in there. I'm going to put some pepper in. I want to put some salt in. And I want to get a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I think Worcestershire sauce brings a nice flavor. Just about a half a teaspoon of it. That's all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. Got our nice Revere fine sidewalk skillet there with the beautiful copper bottom. 3. All right, we're going to get our hands in here and we're going to work our patty. We're going to work our Patty Wakefield here. Got plenty of nice onion in it, and those onions will caramelize too. I don't want to pack it real firm. I want to make sure she's going to hold together there. I want to make sure she's going to hold together. Yep, thumbs up or appreciate. I'm making homemade onion rings tonight. This burger can start cooking low and slow. I have to have the assistant chef hanging on me here, Goliath. My shadow in cooking endeavors. Okay. We're gonna cook this burger really low and slow here. Okay. While that's in there, I'm going to clean this bowl out, and I'm going to put cornstarch in it, and then we're going to make our batter in another bowl. Everybody tells me cornstarch is essential. Now we're going to bring out our ingredients. Make sure that's on good. That's nice and low and slow. We're going to bring out our ingredients here for making the onion rings. With our flour and our baking powder. We got salt and pepper out here. Let's see if we got paprika in here. I don't think I got paprika. got no paprika. We're gonna put a little bit of Knorr chicken powder in here. That's cooking away real nice. We just want to let that be. I believe this will add an excellent taste to the batter. Not a lot of it, just enough. A little hint. That's all. We're going to take some salt. We're going to take some pepper. We're going to take a teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to throw a cup of flour in here. Mix that together really well. Okay. Just let that burger be. We're actually going to turn that off a little bit and let that copper just continue to cook it. And I want to work this really well here. That's going to be a tasty batter. Now I'm going to add some beer to this. Until we make a decent batter here. We don't want it too thick, we don't want it too runny. We want something that's going to stick to it good. Right, that looks like a super consistency right there. All right, that looks perfect. We're going to commence to get our cooking oil going. The way a wok is designed, you don't need a lot of it. How you doing, Simon? My good friend from Poland. Okay, we're gonna get this. Send this up to 350 degrees. Right. That might not even go on there. Sit that right down there. That might do it. We want to get that bulb under. Okay. Now we're going to put some fire in the hole here. Yeah, that'll be fine. loosen this batter a little bit more. And I'm going to put some cornmeal in it too. I'm going to grab some cornmeal. Add a bit of cornmeal to the batter. And that's going to add a little bit of extra crunch to it. Oh, that's good batter right there. Now we're going to get our grabbers too. Let's get this out of here. Let's make room. It's going to take a while for that oil to get to temperature. It's only 130 degrees. Thing of extra paper towels here. We're going to need to absorb. Get some stuff off of this table. Our onion rings have been soaking for a while here, so they're very, very cold now. We're going to continue to put the heat to our burger. That's a really nice batter. That's fantastic. That's what the hell that is, boys. Yeah, that burger looks good. Don't be one of those people that flips the burger all the time and it starts to break up on you. Okay. These onion rings have been beautifully soaking. We're going to set up some paper towels over here. We're going to get them dried a little bit. And then put them into the cornstarch. Where are we now? We're at 300. Let's back that off a little bit. Let's turn that way down. That baby really ran ahead. Let's go ahead and dry off our onion rings. Just like French fries, I think you want all of the moisture off of it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Boy, that wok went up hot. The Chinese really invented something when they got the wok, let me tell you. All these babies really dried off here. I'm flipping them over, making sure they're all nice and dry. Okay. I think this helps make them like super crispy. Okay, into the corn flour they go. Just like so. And I'm just working them right around in the corn flour there. Okay, that's perfect. That's the Chinese secret to everything being crispy. Okay. Oops, don't break. Ah, shit. Oh, damn, that's a super expensive. Okay. Luckily, we're still in the game. That's a very expensive candy thermometer there. So, yeah. Our temperature is good right there. We just have to keep it low. All right. We're about ready to go. We're going to switch these carefully. Remember, that oil will send you to the hospital. And we're going to dredge these. Our oil temperature is perfect here. Give it another stir. Spin it a little more. Beautiful, that. Man, that looks fantastic, didn't it, boys? I don't know why so many rings broke, but they'll be all right. That stuff is certainly sticking to them, and that's good. We're going to get a landing pad for these. They actually look fantastic. We're going to turn our heat up a little bit. And I need to put a place to let these dry over here. Just like so. They look good. They look really nice. They're not rings. I probably wasn't gentle enough with them. They definitely look like they're going to be good. Kind of stuck together a little bit, but that's all right. I probably wasn't gentle enough with the rings. But we got enough rings. Ooh, they're looking nice and golden brown. Nice and golden brown. Want to make sure they cook really well this first batch. Yeah, it's okay. I'm monitoring the temperature. Temperature is fine. It's right where we want to be. Right where we want to be. This cat better not be inside. I know that goof is in the house. Oh yeah, they look nice. You know, for a first go, I think they're going to be all right. Rings and things. I've still got plenty more over here. I'd like to have mine nice and well done. Yeah, we're right in the sweet spot on temperature there. Onion rings. Hey, how you doing, MB? Yeah, they're looking good. They're getting that nice brown on them. I think the real beauty is the batter stuck perfectly to them. Let's get this burger going. Poor little bourbon in there. Bourbon makes everything better, doesn't it? All right, this bad boy looks done here. Nice. They won't win any beauty prize, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating. MB will tell you that. Have one of these babies right here. Oh hell. That's good, man. That kicks ass. All right, let's get some more in here. Instead of onion rings, we've got onion C's with the letter C. Yeah, they all look like they all separated. That's all right, it's still tasty. Seems like they are a lot more fragile than I thought they would be. Plenty high, yeah, babe. And to tell you the truth, I never had an onion ring in my life that wasn't greasy. That's like part of the show. We're just putting our bits in now. These onions are a lot more delicate than I thought they did. I think that's it. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. All right, I think our burger's done. We're just going to turn off the heat there. Very nice. Very tasty. I would not be ashamed to serve these. You call them onion things, not rings. Oh hell, well yeah, cat, I know that damn cat's inside. If I find that little mofo in there. Yeah, our temperature's spot on. I knew it! I knew you were in there. Little mother. I knew you were in there. You're probably whizzing on everything. These bits are really good. Let these cool down nice. Nice onion bitties here. The only thing we failed on was the basic shape. Flavor's there, but the shape is a little cocked up, boys. Alright, that's it for the show. Turn that off. We're going to let them cool down. I think we're going to skip the salad tonight. They do look good, and you know what? They taste great too. Let me prep for dinner. Stand by. I have to watch the cats, make sure they don't jump around anything. Burger right on there. That baby should be perfectly done on there. That's got the onion right in it. Right there. We're gonna grab some rings. I'm gonna grab a fresh tomato out of the garden. I'd say that's not bad for a first go on the rings. Let me get some ketchup. I find the flavor to be fantastic. Won't win any beauty prizes, but the flavor's good. I think they were okay, Tish. I mean, I give myself a C+ the first time I ever made them. You know, appearance is important in food, but I'm pretty doggone happy. Let's get a tomato, a fresh one, and cut that up over here. Isn't it nice just to grab tomatoes? We got some nice tomatoes here. Nice size from the garden. Let's mark these off. And let's get some ketchup and let's commence to eat. Del Monte, so we're slumming tonight with Heinz. Beautiful, beautiful tomatoes there. Yeah, I don't know about Rancho. I never really have onion rings, to tell you the truth, Adam. You know better than I. Right. What is Jim Rockford on about? Oh. Remember to give thanks to the Lord in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. And I forgot, and may all the souls of the faithfully departed rest in peace. Amen. All right, let's have a little jewel. All the fire is off. If the cat gets broiled, we'll have fricasseed Goliath. Goliath is not the smartest bulb in the pack. You hang around the Rancho. How you doing, MB? Cheers. Oh. These onion rings aren't bad. They didn't complete the ring, but we could call them onion horseshoes. Here tonight, a little bit of clever marketing. Oh, we're going to have some onion horseshoes tonight. Anybody with an ounce of sense in their head is a God-fearing person. All right. Life is short, eternity's forever. Okay. All right, let's try a little dip on the onions here. Everybody says this is the way to eat them up. I would have to say that this is as good as I had when the boss ordered the appetizer onion at Texas Roadhouse. Not as salty. Please hit the thumbs up, by the way. This batter is a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, salt, pepper, a little bit of Knorr chicken powder in lieu of paprika, and beer to bring it all together. And it's absolutely delicious. Are they good on salt? I didn't add a lot of salt to them. But you know what? Listen to how crunchy they are. They're not some wet, gooey ass onion ring. They are super crunchy. And that's what I want an onion ring to be. I don't want a wimpy, limpy. They're not something I have often, Adam. It's the first time I've cooked them. Did this whole thing go tits here? It's the first time I made them. And I have to give myself, I'm going to move it up to a B. Just because the flavor is good. You can get, you know, I don't have paprika. Cheat your dog to get fried. Yeah, it's not that I don't, it's not that I feel like I'm cheating, Tish. It's just like, I've never been a big fried food aficionado. You know, I rarely have French fries. The coating on this just worked fantastic. Absolutely incredible. And the onions are homegrown. No, but I bet the cornmeal made it crunchy, Pink. I bet the cornmeal made it super crunchy. You hear the crunch? Wow. I moved this up to a solid B. All right, let's have our burger here. Let's have our burger. Perfectly cooked. I thought he was going up to Prescott. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, GTB. Yeah, the crunch is fantastic. I think that was because of the cornstarch. Thought it was my old back and knee. Oh shit. Yeah, you big grilled toasted bun. I'm happy to just have the bun as is. No complaints. No complaints. I thought the flavor is really good. The hamburger's good. I put the onion right in it. Held together beautifully. Not such a big burger that you can't even open your mouth. I don't like those kind of burgers. I got my onion, I chopped it up. This is all just one onion I worked with tonight from the Rancho. One onion. I should have handled the onion more delicately, the rings. And Wisconsin blue. Yeah, thanks, Adam. That's good for my appetite. Let's try that crunch again. No nasty sogginess. I don't know about gourmet. Pink, I specialize in hack job cooking. No, I never had that. Was she pickling to preserve or was she pickling for flavoring? I like Ina Garten, but I don't think she's the kind that would make onion rings. I wonder what you would use them for. I wonder what she would use them for. I just never understood pickled onions. Seems to me I'd wonder, what do I do with them? Was it for preservation? I can't believe I'm eating my own onion. That's pretty wild when you think about how productive the Rancho was this season. All right, thank you very much, MB, for all your wonderful support. You're amazing. Thank you. I don't know what I would do with a pickled onion. I mean, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. Pickling just puts a high degree of salt in. I don't know. I don't think I'd like it buttercup, baby. I'll tell you what, the onion flavor shines through. I think Martha did a lot of canning. Yeah, I'm not sure, Tim. I'm just playing it by ear. I was happy that the onion rings turned out. Buttercup Baby said use white onions, don't use red. They're fantastic. They kind of got a little weird shape to them. But the onion flavor is fantastic. I like the little baby pearl onions. I can understand them. They use them in cocktails. They might use them in salad. I've used them in pot pies, but yeah, I don't know, Shawnee, why you wouldn't just cut up a regular onion, hon. It's a mystery to me, babe. Tim, the pumpkin is it's like a 40-pounder right now. I only care about one. That vine wraps all the way around the back deck here. It's pretty wild. I don't know if I ever saw anybody roast an onion. Yeah, save that batter. I don't know why the ground beef that you buy these days at like grocery outlet or something, it doesn't taste like, you know, there's just something like a little bit off, like it's, I don't know. Yeah, I'll be posting the growing onion. Yeah, pearl onions are amazing, I think, in a pot roast. They'd be fantastic. They're good. I've used them in chicken pot pies before. They're elegant. People are surprised. They get a whole little pearl onion, they're very happy. But, you know, I don't know what it is about, what kind of, you know, you always got to be kind of wondering about the meat that ends up in grocery outlet. I don't know. It's just not the way I remember ground beef tasting. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's different texture. It doesn't perform the same. Hell, it might be Soylent Green. How's your day today, Adam? I know, Cindy. Okay, red onions tend to turn bitter. Yeah? The hell's these pop-ups? I can't stand these pop-ups. I did well to chop up a little bit of onion into the burger. I think that's a fantastic alternative. And also turn off the heat when you're cooking it and let the internal catch up. I think that's a real key to a burger is you stop, you let it catch up, and then you restart it. I think that on a scale of 1 to 10, these were 2. I would explore how, was I too rough handling? Have they not matured enough? The onions, have they not dried enough? They were like pretty, they were pretty fragile, tasty but fragile. I can't remember, Adam, the last time I had a burger at McDonald's. I would definitely make them again. I got to remember to get some paprika. I don't know what it is, GTB. I'm not. What does that mean, pink? Like the cardboard effect. There's just something, I don't know, I think it's probably, I don't know whether they're using, substandard old cows and, bull testicles. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Ball sack. But the burger is good, the flavor. It's just the texture is weird. It could be. I think you should just get the beef at the counter. I don't know if you should get packaged corporate crap. Don't they go back and dip it in bleach, GTB? What was the meat they used to put back in bleach or whatever? Restaurants will never grill a hamburger. Restaurants will pan cook it. Unless it's a burger restaurant and they'll throw them on a grill. Yeah, buy the fresh grind at the counter. Cindy, I'm going to try that next time because the texture's just weird compared to when I was younger. I'm not sure, Judy, but I think this is the last pack of grocery outlet beef I'm going to buy. I think from now on, the rare times I buy beef, because I ain't born to the purple guys, but the rare times I buy beef, I want it to be decent. Use the world load, cook both sides. What do you think, Adam, about the quality of McDonald's? You eat there a lot. I know that ground beef is different than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, it was ground round. They don't call it ground round anymore. Yeah, my problem with Costco is I have to buy like 20 pounds. And I know I could make patties and freeze it and all that, but oy vey. I hate to have an overflowing freezer. I think you wouldn't turn down a Big Mac because of all the salt contents. I have a fresh butcher right up the street. Sonoma Butchers right up there on the Avenue of Love. But I don't know. I've never thought to go in and buy ground beef before. You know, I wasn't really raised. I can't think of any time growing up that our family ever had any contact with a butcher. Fresh chuck, they will grind it right there. That's a good idea. I'm just really disappointed with the whole food chain right now is a cluster F in my opinion. I don't know what the hell people are eating now. Honest to God, I mean, the food is so bad. I mean, if you buy those prepackaged, yeah, I just don't want any equipment or tissue. I got so little, you know my problem here? I have an enormous piece of land, and I have a very small house, which all things considered is the way I like it, but I don't really have room. Oh yeah, you can really do that, huh, Buttercup, baby? That's pretty cool. Who knew? So let me ask you this. Hey, Classic, how you doing? You at the Star Trek convention? Cool. Buttercup, baby, let me ask you a question. If I go into a butcher shop, is the beef I get for ground beef, is that going to be of a superior quality? Nice to see you, Classic. Okay, well, that's going to be a test. She's friends with her butcher. She's also a multi-millionaire. I'm on a fixed income plus the little stuff I'm able to do for handyman stuff, so I don't know about the tube stuff. I mean, it's like, oof. You're scraping bottom on the food chain with that. I remember growing up, we had ground round. I'd be from Blank Angus Butcher Shop. That's pretty cool. It's pretty bold. I was raised in Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company stores. And Giant Foods. Ground that day, then I put it on the shelf. $7 a pound. I think I paid $6.99 for this meat, and not very flavorful. Yeah, a cow in my back lot. Mm. Mm. Could you imagine a city slob like me? The damn cow would be running the place in a week. Just walking in the back door. Poor Goliath wouldn't even know what the hell the thing is. Poor Goliath. You think he landed on Mars? Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spinner, and more. That's cool. Very cool. Hey, Rio. Let me put a few things away whilst you guys converse among yourselves. Man, it's hard to believe that was one onion. Oh, thank you for getting up on the table, you goof. You goof. Goliath off of everything. He's always got his snoot in something. He's always got his snoot in something. You always got your snoot in. Don't you just love the way this Revere pan cleans up? Just freaking amazing, man. One of the greatest days in my life when I found this baby on the side of the road, orphaned, in a box like some throwaway kid. I'm going to start calling that pan Charles Dickens. I'm going to be cooking on the Charles Dickens tonight. That's what the hell I'm going to call it, the Charles Dickens. Oh, man. The Charles Dickens, boys. How you like that? Call that baby the Charles Dickens. Thank you. I don't know what I'm saying. Man. I had a horrible thought. What if I'm allergic to beer? Woo! Woo! All right. Cleanup is mostly done. Oh man, the Revere ware is so good. Now I tell people I'll be cooking on the Charles Dickens. She can watch on the replay tomorrow. Take eggshells and bake them in the oven for and then grind them up into fun. Mix with some so. Good night, Mark. Let's go take a look at that pumpkin. Let that oil cool off before I handle that. Everything else is pretty much cleaned up. Oh man. He loves being inside of the lawnmower bag. Look at how the vine wrapped all the way around. All the way over here. Came all the way around. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that baby in there. That is a monster. That is a monster. I'm so glad I put lights in these steps. All these years later, they're still lit. That one needs a little bit of help. It's been kicked a few times. Lit up. That was a smart idea. Smart. You know, I still got so many tomatoes coming off, boys. So many tomatoes. Whew. What a harvest. I know, Pink, it's a 40-pounder right now, babe. Oh, here's the other tomato patch down here. Freaking huge. They're all hiding in there. No, I don't have anyone in there classic. I'm using it as a drying room before I do a little renovation in there. It was in good shape. I mean, Blackbird left it in good shape. But it's had normal wear and tear of 11 years. So, so it does need a bit of freshening up in there. It needs a new bathroom, toilet, valve, flush valve, and everything. Oh, no, this is not a this is not a sugar pumpkin. Oh, yeah, Half Moon Bay pumpkin. This is not the kind of pumpkin, Adam, that you would make into a pie. Man, I wonder what caused that sneezing thing. What spice did I use? Let's see, bacon, salt, pepper. I'm damned if I know. Drywall, super smooth finish. It was a level, what we call level 3 in the trade. It has a skim coat over top of it all. So it gives a look like continuous. No, I've never been allergic to it. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, you might be right. I didn't have a hell of a lot of pepper. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. But the next person I want to be a caretaker of the property so that I can devote a lot more time to the church in Las Vegas. You know, keeping an eye on the place, taking the mail in, you know, cutting the grass when it needs to be cut, keeping an eye on the cats and stuff. Yeah, what you do is you make a watery final coat, and then you trowel that on, and you sand that down lightly, and it just gives an absolute eggshell perfection sheen. I did the same thing in the house. You can't tell where the seams are in the walls. That was standard the way that drywall used to be done before they applied a textured spray finish to it, because they didn't want to have to worry about finishing to a high level. I didn't put any paprika in. I didn't have any paprika. Hey, Kelly. Maybe it's a pepper. I remember my mother used to eat ice cream and then she'd be sneezing 45 minutes later. Don't worry about Pat, Kelly. Pat's probably crashed out. She'll call you tomorrow. Yeah, probably the pepper, but I use pepper all the time. You know, I use tons and tons of peppers in soup. Allergic to onions. Actually, the longer that you let onions cure, the sweeter they get. Yes, it's International Cat Day. Diane C had a community post. I don't know who in the hell Zazu is. I know of nobody in my life that's named Zazu. What's the most interesting thing you found metal detecting? A 1915 Panama Pacific exhibition medal that would have had a ribbon hanging from it. That was your entry. You pinned it onto your dress or your jacket, and it was beautiful. Cloisonne. I also found a beautiful 18-karat chain and crucifix, probably worth well over $1,000 now. I've had pill rings from the 1920s, 1920 cigarette holder, silver. You found Zazu. I have a video, Star Trekker. If you look at my playlist for metal detecting, you will see videos called My Most Interesting Metal Detecting Finds. They're a little dated, but I haven't done as much detecting as I used to do. Yeah, beautiful sterling silver and I don't know what the stone is, pill ring. Go check out my video and you can see all my greatest finds. Just the last time I went out, I found a gold ring. The trick is you've got to dig every single signal. There's a lot of people use detectors that they put it on discriminate. They don't want to pull aluminum or bottle caps. And unfortunately for them, gold is right next to aluminum on to the electronic eyes. They look the same. Yeah, the gold cross and chain is very filigree, very beautiful. It's got rose gold and 18 karat. So did my detector pay for itself? Absolutely, positively, many times over. I've used the same detector since 2008. I never did the beaches. I like to do where cities are, sidewalks and tree wells between the streets and the sidewalks. I wrote a book called Street Metal Detecting, the Last Frontier of Great Metal Detecting. It's been very well reviewed. I earn royalties every month. What an easy way to create a flow of royalties and income. No, the beaches, there's not enough turnover on beaches and stuff. You're not going to find any old historic stuff. Simba! Simba! Paper detector, dude. You know, people roll around in parks and when they get into cars, they go to pull their keys out and they drop change. I was in LA 5 years ago and in Koreatown, pulled up in 1912, $50. I gave it to Rich Life. Yeah, but they don't drop any, and there's not any, you know, cool older stuff there. Yes, people get mouthy, but I know my rights. I was metal detecting in Inglewood, and some woman came out. You can't metal detect there. I said, yes, I can. She called her husband to come home. He threatened to beat the hell out of me. I said, go. They're gonna, we're going to call the cops. I said, go ahead and call the cops. The first cops show up, they tell me, you can't do that. You can't dig. I said, call your supervisor. Supervisor comes in. Hey, how you doing? Introduced himself. Turns to the officers. It's fine. Let's go. That's public property. Now, I would never dig up any place where somebody made something nice. Like put a nice rock display or garden or nice grass. No. No. I've never left a place that I ever dug in bad shape. Ever. A stupid detector's called the internet. No, Buttercup baby, you're just going to get a few coins, the odd ring now and then. You're not going to get anything historically significant. 1915 Panama Pacific Exhibition entry medallion, the pill ring, silver coins. Well, I stand my ground. I said, you got to educate your boys out here. And they're all grumbly. You know, fuck you. This is Inglewood. This isn't. I said, man, I grew up in Baltimore. Don't tell me shit, dude. I said, what are you going to tell me about city life that this is? Dude, you don't even know what the hell a ghetto looks like. Oh, the grumble. Yes, the older the neighborhoods, the better. I've pulled up Mercury dimes, Washington quarters, more. I've pulled up silver dollars. I don't waste my time in a lot of parks. They've been hunted to death. Got awful quiet out here, boys. Awful quiet. Well, people find gold. There was a couple hiking up near the Sierras. They were walking their dog on a property they bought. They saw something glinting in the afternoon light. They go over, there's $20 gold pieces from the 1870s, 1880s. Gold rush period. They had like, I don't know, 120 $20 gold pieces. I mean, that was a fantastic find. Just the erosion and rain had brought that to the surface. So I think it's been 3 months since I went in. I'm due to go out again. I probably should hit the high school before they start up for to hit the front lawn where people lose rings and shit. I am so backed up. People want to see audio, vintage audio. I started to do a tuner restoration. People want to see metal detecting. You know, like a lot of stuff. A solid cold coin today would be over $4,000. A $20 gold coin is 90% pure gold. 10% they put alloy a little bit for strength. Okay, guys. Well, it is 9:15. I have been live for about 4 hours, almost 4 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and close it down. The onion rings, they could have been better looking, but I don't think they could have tasted any better. They were great. They were fantastic. So I'm going to give myself a B on them and say thank you for all of the fun. Jerry, Buttercup Baby, thank you for taking time to send all the recipe links and all that stuff. I appreciate it. And Ronnie, Shimei was here. Thank you, as well as Seattle Judy, for everything you do to keep things rolling along here. I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't done so, if you can hit that thumbs up button, we're not that far away from 100 thumbs up, and it's been a really fantastic night. So take care, everybody.